Hello and welcome to the channel of Hashaliach. Once again, I trust that God is blessing you. And today is the 2nd of April 2025. Can you believe it? That's March come and gone. And now we're into the second quarter of 2025. This is going to be a quick video and it's something I just really want to ask you to pray about. Something has been on my mind ever since the big earthquake last week in Myanmar, and obviously it hit Bangkok in Thailand as well. And other nations felt this huge 7.7 quake. I was reminded of a very, very vivid dream I had last year. Now, I was looking through my notes and I write in so many notebooks and digital notepads. Um, I can't find exactly when I wrote the initial entry. So I'm suspecting it'll be about 9 or 10 months ago that I got this dream. But since the earthquake last week, this has been coming back to me stronger and stronger and stronger. And so, really, it's just very much a matter for prayer because I couldn't fully understand what the dream meant. And I've just had a few insights since then, but I would still like you to pray about it. So, I'll give you the dream. Um, I found myself standing at the beginning of a corridor. I was in some building. I had no idea what it was, but I was in this corridor and I started to walk down the corridor. And as I started to walk down the corridor, it came to me, I realized that I was in Asia. Now, obviously, Asia is a huge area, but that's all I knew. I just knew I was in Asia. Now, again, this was many months before we ended up in Indonesia. In fact, when I got this dream like that I wasn't really thinking too much about being in Indonesia. Although I had prayed to the Lord a few times that I wouldn't mind spending a bit of time across here, there was no concrete plans, nothing like that at all. So I was walking down this corridor and then I realised I was in Asia. And then I understood that I was in a restaurant. And so I kept walking and I came to the end of the corridor and it overlooked a huge dining room. And there was no one in the dining room. And I realised I was the only person in that building. Now, at the back of the dining room, the wall facing me was pure glass. And as I looked through the glass, I saw all these chefs in their white coats and tall white hats, and they were all facing each other and speaking to each other, but I couldn't hear a single word. And then the Spirit of God spoke to me and said, something is cooking, something is brewing. And that was the end of the dream. And as I sort of meditated on it, I knew it was going to be something big. It was something big. And since that earthquake last week, now the centre point was in Myanmar, but other nations felt it as well. Other Asian nations, Southeast Asia is where we are, but Asia was the place I knew where I was in that restaurant. That's all I knew. And since that earthquake, like I say, I've been really, it's almost like every single day, this dream keeps coming back to me. And I've been praying, I'm saying, Lord, do I give this out? Because I don't fully understand it. Now, maybe I've had a few insights. The reason I only knew I was in Asia, a big place, is because is there going to be something massive covering a lot of Asian countries. I don't know. That's why I'm asking for prayer. Another reason that I'm giving this is, like I say, I felt compelled. And we're just about to go on our travels again later on this morning in about an hour. And so I thought to myself, well, okay, I'll put this out for prayer. So if there's any prayer warriors out there that would like to pray into this along with me, then I'd be very, very grateful. But I feel something very big is coming, maybe much bigger than any of us can maybe comprehend. It's just a sense that it is something very, very big. So, anyway, I don't want to really go into this much further because that's all I've got to say. And like I say, I've got to prepare to go off on travels once again. So the next few days will be on the move. So thank you for listening. I look forward to catching up with you again in a few days' time. Until then, may God bless you, may He protect you, may He give you great insight into His Word, and may your relationship with Him be stronger and stronger each and every passing day. Okay, bye bye for now. God bless you all.